Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness, I am so late. I am so sorry. I do apologize. I have been running like crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all forgive me. Trying to plug in my phone now, but how's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great life, being safe. Y'all read my title. And I am just like, I have so much to talk about today. I haven't been on here in a minute, and just really didn't have anything to say. And when I don't have anything to say, I don't like to come on, okay? Because I just think sometimes you can be on too much, and people get tired of seeing your face, and I just didn't have anything that I wanted to talk about that was really on my heart. But I got a few things I want to talk about, and um, man, people keep still asking me about this Ukraine thing, and you know how I feel about that. I don't care. Let white supremacy blow themselves to smithereens, or let them blow themselves up, and it is no sweat off of my brow. I don't care one way or another, but I do have an issue with people jumping into some things that we have no business being in. And if we are, it seems like the worse people treat us, the more we want to please them, the more that we want to go after them and be like their saviors. That's not our job. And I want to talk to and be like, hold on, I want to check my live to make sure everything was good, you guys. I do apologize though, but I want us to get to the place where, huh? My life looks so weird. Why is it looking like that? I don't know why it's okay. I'm just trying to see because it looks kind of weird. I'm just trying to see because it looks kind of weird. I don't know why it's looking like that, but um, I'm gonna stay focused here. I don't want my feed to be acting up here, so I'm kind of watching, see what's going on. I want to show you guys something. I'm gonna share my screen, and here I go with the sharing screen thing. You know how I do with this. Let me share my screen, and because I don't understand why is it that we have to go over there. And I was looking at the Nigerians, how they were stating they wanted to go and fight. You got enough business in Nigeria to fight for. Hello, Andre. Hi, hi, hi. Great to see you too. Thank you for joining. We're not going to be on here long. I'm trying to shorten my lives. I'm not trying to be on here too long. And I know I was supposed to be here earlier and got caught up in, well, got my granddaughter, so I got caught up with her. But I want to share my screen, and I just don't understand why we seem to want to go inside and fight for enemies. You have people that want to go over to Ukraine, and they actually want to fight. And I'm like, what are we fighting for? I don't understand that. But let's talk about it. We got a couple things we want to talk about. And we're gonna start here with the Nigerians. Let me just show you something. I don't understand. Maybe you guys can help me understand. Let's just see. Let's see what's going on with the little Nigerians here. I don't understand. You guys see that? Nigerians who stormed Ukraine embassy to fight Russian invasion allegedly asked to pay $1,000. Now they want you to go over to fight for them, right? But then they want you to pay what? They want you to pay what? $1,000. Why would you? And there my little brothers are. There you go. Why would you pay them to fight against each other? Nigerian youth who thronged the Ukraine embassy to volunteer to fight the Russian invasion have allegedly been asked to pay $1,000 each. Good. You know what? And I think Nigerian president said no. But my thing is, sometimes things happen for you, um, and it's almost like God's way of knowing that they couldn't pay that. It was almost like that's His way of stopping them from getting caught up in the wrong business, because we could actually be out of place and things will happen to you because you're out of place. And if those Nigerians were to go over there fighting in the war that they have no business being involved in, most will die, if not all. I'm just saying, because this is crazy. But I just want to, but I want to show you this brother here. Let me talk about my brother here. This is just crazy. This is so crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. Okay. Let me just show you this one first. Okay. This is your brother. Okay. And if this thing ain't crazy, I just want you to see something first. Hold on. Let me show you something. Look at this. This is crazy. When I saw this, I thought, Detroit man 62 heads to Ukraine. I'm actually going to fight. Okay. That's him. They praying for him. I don't care how many devils stretch their hand out to you to pray for you. You're still going to die if you go over there. He ain't got no business over there. And yeah, he is really serious about going. He said, I'm going. Okay. I want to read just a little bit about that for you. I want to read just a little bit, just a little tiny bit. Okay. Man, Detroit, Black Detroit man, 62, heads to Ukraine. I'm actually going to fight. African Americans have a history of standing for what is right. The U.S. Army veteran says, we have a history of standing for what's right. Does anybody else? They owe us reparations. Are they going to pay it? They owe us reparations, right? But did you see how much money they're getting ready to send to Ukraine? They're going to send our black hard-earned dollars to Ukraine, but yet you can't give us reparations. Help me understand. Make it make sense, fam. Make it make sense, please. You know what, Andre? I believe that that's what it is. It's a suicide mission. But you know what? By them charging the Nigerians $1,000, that's God's way of stopping them from going over to be dumb. He's gonna hit. I think. Remember, there's something that says he watches old fools, right? That's what he's doing. He's watching over them fools. But this fool right here, he had his own money, so no matter what, he's going. He said he's going. I'm actually going, and I know he. I don't know. Let me just read some of it. An African American veteran from Detroit. Now he's from Detroit, right? Don't we have enough in Detroit to fight? He could be fighting the drug dealers. He could be fighting crime in Detroit. He could be fighting the people, the white supremacists. He could be fighting the police officers. He could be fighting for the water. He could be fighting so many other issues. But yet you want to fight. You want to go to another country to fight. You want to fight white supremacy against white supremacy. That's not your fight. And I don't understand. Why don't we understand that? Why are we willing to give up our life for enemies? These are people that don't like you. You're going to fight for another country's freedom when you're not free yourself. We better stop. Stop sending your children to these wars. Stop sending your children to fight for a country that hate them. An African-American veteran from Detroit joined the wave of foreigner volunteers traveling to Ukraine to fight alongside Ukraine forces against the Russian invasion. I'm upset. It just makes no sense to me. I don't understand it. Andre, I'm trying to read your comments, but yeah, I have to go on another screen to do that. But so just go ahead and keep on commenting. I got you. So we want to go over there and fight. Why not fight white supremacy here in America? You have white supremacy here in America, right? Why aren't you fighting white supremacy here in America? Why aren't we fighting to get some of these judges out that's doing a bad job in representing and allowing Kim Porter and Atiana Jefferson, the trial that was supposed to be for the Aaron guy that shot her? It was postponed from January to May now. And then it was trying to get the venue changed. Why aren't we fighting for that? Why aren't we fighting for Peter Spencer that got shot 9 times and they deemed it self-defense? That's why he died. Okay, those 5 people that he went hunting with said, oh, it was self-defense, but we shot him 9 times. 9 times is self-defense. Okay, when did he die? What shot did he die? Okay, I'm just saying. I mean, we just got to stop. It's just crazy. Okay, but let me just keep on reading. The Detroit Press reports that M. Dugan Johnson, 62, was scheduled to fly Wednesday, March 9th to Poland before crossing the border into Ukraine to meet with groups organizing foreign fighters. You didn't know. Why don't the groups go? How come them groups is just trying to. How come the Ukrainians aren't over there? How come these people that's organizing the group for him to fight? How come they not over there fighting? Answer me that. Why is he not fighting? Oh, okay. I'm just saying. You want me to come fight for your country, but you're not fighting for your country. Okay. Boy, I tell you, the dumber we get, huh? He's an old fool. He's 62 years old, an old fool. Okay. But let's talk about it. I just can't with y'all. I can't. I just can't. I can't do it no more. I am so sick and tired of what I'm seeing. I'm so sick and tired of black folk acting like we just got to do whatever to love them. We got to do whatever. What is wrong with us? Is this? It's an issue here. We have a problem. We have a problem. I think we need some mental health medication. I think we need some counseling. I think we need to do something quickly because it ain't gonna be very many of us left. Okay. Okay. But you know what? Maybe all the coons can go over there, huh? Just send all the coons over there and let them go ahead on and be done with. Because he said 2/3 gonna die anyway, right? Let the coons go over there. Let's put them all on a boat, put them all on a ship, put them all on a plane, and let's send Roland Martin over there, and let's send Joy Reid and Angela Wright, whoever. Let's send them all over there. Okay, I'm just saying. So he's at the 62. Okay, let me see, meet the group. Okay, who served? He served in the U.S. Army from 1977 to 1980. That's 2 years, right? 77, 78, 79, 80. That's like 3 years. He didn't even do 4 years. So said he expected to receive a weapon and go into battle. You couldn't even make it in the U.S. battle. He was in there for 3 years. Now you're going over there to fight for white folk? What? I hope his life insurance is paid up. As an African American, we have a legacy, a history of standing for what's right. And we are the only ones that's standing for what's right, right? Okay. Johnson said noting that African Americans spoke out against 19th century anti-Chinese immigration policies in the United States and against the anti-Semitic of Nazis during World War II. He added, now, you know, they are pushing this Ukraine war with Russia, and they're trying to make Russia look like the bad guy. They're trying to blame Russia for all the gas prices, and they're trying to blame Russia for everything that's going on in the U.S. right now. And it's not Russia. Russia has nothing to do with the gas prices, nothing to do with a whole lot of stuff that they're blaming on Russia. A lot of this stuff is happening because they want to reset our economy. So I'm going to tell you what, if you got money in the bank, you better get it out. If you have a place, you don't have a bag packed by the door, so when they go to bombing over here, that you'll have somewhere to go. You better have a place of knowing where you're going when they start to bomb over here, because I'm going to tell you what, it's coming here this time. It's never came to America before, but this is the time it's going to come to this time. It's going to come this time to America. Welcome, Wilbur. Y'all like and share as you come in. Like and share as you come in. But let's keep on. Let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. Okay, so he said, Black people hear about Black Lives Matter and voting rights. I don't care nothing about Black Lives Matter. I don't care about anything about the voting right, because guess what? That voting right has nothing to do with us. Everybody knows that they're trying to get it to where these foreigners are allowed to vote, right? We better start voting these judges out. I think they vote next year? They just voted in November, I think, and they taken office. We better keep track. 2024. We're voting for independence, and you vote locally in order to take some of those seats away from the Black Caucus. And those judges that aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, that's what we need to be really talking about, getting some of those seats taken away from those judges. But let me keep reading. I keep getting off focus. They think that it's just for Black folk, but we've always stood up for what's right for all people. Here we go with this all people stuff. We know this is a coon right here. I already know this is a coon. I'm looking at I'm hearing what he's saying. I'm seeing what he's doing. And he's a coon. He probably went to a white church. I'm just saying. He probably date white women. Okay. He's talking about for everybody, but everybody not talking about everybody. The Chinese ain't talking about everybody. Black folk, the only ones that talk about everybody. The Mexicans and Black, we'll talk about the Black and brown people in a minute, won't we? But do the brown people ever talk about the Black people? They never do. So why do we always have to include everybody? But let me keep reading. So I'm going there because the concept of democracy, freedom, being treated right. And that's part of our legacy. And I feel compelled to uphold it. What are you upholding? They don't even treat you right here. What are you talking about being treated right? What are you talking about? Don't you see the police officers brutalizing your own people? How are we being treated right? See, this is what I'm saying. The more they want to abuse us, the more we want to go please them. I don't give a crap about them. I tell them in their face. They're looking, I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna just try to maintain. Okay, Johnson is far from alone. Oh, he's alone. Russia's unprovoked attack on Ukraine. Ukraine is getting exactly what they need. I hope Russia go in and blow them the hell up. My thing is Ukraine stop those Africans from getting on the bus, getting on the train. They're in a full-blown war, but they still find time to be racist, right? Okay. And this dummy going over there to fight for a country that didn't even like your brothers. So that means, see, this is what bothers me. We can't take up for each other, but we'll go we'll stand for white supremacy. But do they stand for you when they see your children being shot down in the streets by police officers? No, they know what they say. They should have complied. My answer with Ukraine, you should have complied to Russia. That's all I have to say. You should have complained. Okay. You should have complied. Okay. So let me keep reading. So he said, I'm going there because the concept of democracy, freedom, being treated right, that's just part of our legacy. And I feel compelled to uphold it. Okay. Johnson is far from alone. Oh, he is very much alone, honey. I'm going to tell you what. Russia unprovoked attack on Ukraine ignited a global outcry and support. They're lying. Along with humanitarian assistance, thousands of people have volunteered to fight for Ukraine. Damn fools. Ukraine's president, he got on there and said something really racist the other day, didn't he? Okay. On March 3rd, said that 16,000 foreigner fighters have volunteered. That's crazy. Meanwhile, the invasion also set off a massive exodus from Ukraine. In the scramble to escape the bombings, there were widespread reports of racism, discrimination by Ukraine's officials against people of African descent who are trying to flee the country. Did you hear that? African nations condemn racism attack against African students attempting to escape Ukraine. Okay. Johnson is no stranger to Ukraine. Here listed it as the Detroit native said he served with the Peace Corps response in Ukraine from 2018 to 2019. While there, he taught government and civic society at National University and State Business College. The divorced father of 6 was a high school dropout. That's understandable now, who achieved academic success later in life. He graduated in 1995 from the University of Iowa. What y'all listening to this, right? University of Iowa. Who goes to University of Iowa? Who lives in Iowa? Who lives in all those little cities along that? Okay, I'm just saying. With a focus on Asian studies and Chinese. Why is he studying Asian studies and Chinese? Johnson went on to earn 2 law degrees, as well as a master's degree in Chinese studies and a doctorate in 2012 from National Sun University in China. So he's been a coon his whole life. Okay. That's all I can see from there. He's been a coon his whole life, right? Okay. Let me see if we see anything else. I don't think we're going to see anything else. What did I just see? Hold on. Okay. Sometimes things just don't make sense. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I want to talk about one more story that was very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. I want you guys to see something. I want you guys to see this. I hope this don't trigger anybody, but when I saw this story, it really bothered me. Do we see this? Can you guys see it? I want you guys to see this. Look at this. You see that? I want you guys to look at that real good because I'm going to read your story about this. This is what I keep telling you about these white men. They're dangerous. They're not to keep. For the last 3 stories, the last 3 shows I've done, I've shown you how dangerous they are, right? Let's read this one. You tell me if it makes sense. Let's read this story. You see her. This is her before she got burned. And that's him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. And that's her before she got burned. That's her now. That's her then. This is her now. That's her now. That's her now. Okay, let me just read something to you. Okay, now you remember her face, right? Okay, let's read a little bit. Up in flames, my husband accidentally set me on fire. After he sprayed barbecue with lighter fluid, but I forgave him. I'm gonna let that sink in. I'm gonna let that sink in. I'm gonna let that sink in. I want to show you her again. I want to show you. This is her, and that's her after she was burnt accidentally. She was accidentally burned. Does that look like an accident? I'm just saying. Was it an accident, or are you really taking up for him? That's what I need to know. Okay, let me read. Let me just read. Let me read some. My husband accidentally set me on fire after he sprayed barbecue with lighter fluid. But I forgave him. Let me just read a little bit. This is very disturbing. This is mental illness. This is why we need reparations, because we need to get some mental health issues. We need to get some help for our mental issues. I'm just saying. We need to get some help. We need to get some help. Let me read a little bit. Tanya, I'm sorry. I don't even know. I'm not even going to try to pronounce her last name. A woman forgave her husband after he accidentally doused her with gasoline and set her on fire. Why do I keep seeing that word accidentally in there? Why do I keep hearing? Why am I reading that he accidentally did this? Why am I hearing that? Accidentally burned her. A woman forgave her husband after he accidentally doused her with gasoline and set her on fire, and she forgave him. Tanya, 48, endured 2.1 milliliters of reconstruction treatment and is only halfway through the healing process after the incident. Let me read a little bit, just a little bit. This is her. Tanya and Donald, before the tragic accident. They keep calling it an accident. They keep calling it an accident. Tanya spent a total of 6 months in the hospital as a result of the damage. So now, was it really an accident, family? So now he really don't have to worry about her leaving. Where's she going to go? Because she already feels nobody's going to want her but him, right? And who's to say that wasn't a fight, or they had a fight and he was threatening, or she maybe was threatening to leave and he knew what to do to stop her from leaving, right? Because it could have been one of them things where if I can't help you, nobody can, right? Okay, the tragic accident occurred on December 18, 2018, when she and her husband, Donald, were relaxing in their garden preparing to cook dinner on our outdoor fire pit. Unfortunately, as Donald prepared the fire, Tanya leaned over and lighter fluid sprayed on her arms, face, and hair, causing her to go up in flames. Does that sound like an accident to you? Does that sound like an accident to you? I'm just saying. Unfortunately, as Donald prepared the fire, Tanya leaned over. I don't lean over anywhere. When I'm barbecuing, I'm standing there putting the meat on the grill, but I'm not going to put meat on the grill if he's dousing the fire because the way I barbecue, I take off the rack, right? Don't y'all take the rack off to barbecue? I take the rack off. Then, my husband, he's spraying the barbecue, but I don't put gasoline. Do you guys put gasoline on your barbecue? Because didn't we see that he said he doused it with gasoline? Do you guys put gasoline on your barbecue? I don't use gasoline. Didn't I read that? Hold on, let me see. Did I really read that? Hold on. I want to see. Let me see. Did I read that? Hold on. Where did I see that? Okay, a woman forgave her husband after he accidentally doused her with gasoline and set her on fire. Didn't we just read that? But I thought it was an accident. It said it accidentally. But do you use gasoline on your barbecue? I don't use gasoline. Do you? Who uses gasoline? Heck no, Pan-African. Heck no. No way. No way. They're not going to give us anything. But I'm just saying. What's up, brother Bakari? How you doing? But I just want you guys to help me figure this out. Now, he said that he doused her. It was an accident with gasoline. For one, I don't barbecue with gasoline. For two, I'm not going to reach into nothing when I see that my husband has the barbecue or the lighter fluid in his hand and he's pouring it on top of the coal. Who does that? Not me. So this right here is not making sense. But let me keep reading. Let me just keep reading. Unfortunately, as Donald prepared the fire, Tanya leaned over and lighter fluid sprayed on her arms, face, and hair, causing her to go up in flames. Tanya from Atlanta, U.S., was taken to a hospital immediately, but her burns were so severe that she was placed into a medically induced coma for 2 months. I'm going to ask you again, does this sound like an accident? This sounds like if I can't have you, nobody else can to me. I'm not judging her. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like. And then you make an excuse and then you say, I forgive you. That's just, oh God, I don't even know why I did this story because I'm mad right now. I can't even finish what I'm trying to say because I'm upset. I don't even know why I'm upset. It's not my life, but I'm just saying. I just hurt for her. Okay. In this time, doctors performed extensive reparative surgery on her, including a full face skin graft. How did her whole face? I'm going to stop trying to figure her life out. Tanya spent a total of 6 months in the hospital, and even when she was released, she would return regularly for various surgeries. Loyal partner Donald. Now he's loyal, huh? After he done burned the hell out you, he loyal. Okay, loyal partner. When you gonna set his behind on fire? Because we could both have an accident, huh? I'm just saying. One accident deserves another one, right? Okay, let's barbecue next week and let her accidentally douse him on fire. What about that? Think that's even? I think that's even, Stephen. What y'all think? Okay, I'm just saying. Loyal partner Donald was furious at himself for the accident and stayed by her side at all times to keep her from talking. What you think? Why he stayed by her side? Keeping a diary for her to read once she was taken out of the coma. Who wants a diary of that? Why would I want a diary of you? What? You're going to tell the truth about you burning my body and how it really happened? Okay. The hospital provided $1.7 million for her surgeries, but were unable to pay any more. And Tanya had no insurance. Why does she not have insurance, family? Why? I'm just saying, why didn't she have insurance? Okay. My husband has insurance on me. I'm just saying. I'm asking questions that everybody else was probably asking but didn't say. I'm just asking. Luckily, the staff applied for state assistance for her and managed to secure her extra funding. In total, her surgeries have cost over $2.1 million, but she's only halfway done. She's not even done with surgeries yet. How much money did he collect to fix his wife's face? How much money did he collect? I'm not hearing him do anything. I'm hearing the hospital saying they had to do this for her. What was if he was so sorry, what was his money? Why didn't he pay for his wife's face? Why didn't he have insurance on his wife? Why didn't he make sure she was safe? Why didn't he make sure she was good? Why didn't he make sure? Tell me, something don't sound right with this story for me. I'm just saying. But let me keep reading. Tanya said, my husband and I were outside with a fire pit a week before Christmas in 2018. It got late, so I decided to go inside and get the meat to make dinner. When I came back out, I reached in to put the meat on the grill. My husband was still building up the fire, but I didn't realize it. He squirted the lighter fluid, which hit my hair, my arms, and my clothes. I went up like a match. After that, I was in the hospital for 6 months for the first 2 months due to the pain and the fact that I had to have a surgery every week. I was put in a medically induced coma. All the skin that you see on me, none of it was my burned skin. That skin was too badly burned to be salvaged. Even my face is a full skin graft. When I woke up, I spent a month trying to get my bearings by working with physical therapists. All my muscles had. This is very, very upsetting. She couldn't walk, she couldn't swallow, she couldn't even wiggle around in bed. While I was in the hospital, my husband was angry with himself for the accident and terrified of losing me. Did we hear that? And terrified of losing me. Again, was it an accident? Was this an accident? Or is she covering up? What y'all think? Y'all think she was covering up? Hello, TT. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all like and share as you come in. But was this an accident? I don't know. It doesn't sound like an accident to me. I'm just saying. I'm going to show you her again. Let's look at her face again. This is her. Okay? This was after she got burned by an accident. Because it said it was an accident, right? But look who, this is her. This is her. And that's her husband. That's her husband who accidentally burned her. Accident. She said it was an accident. Who had no insurance on his wife. Who didn't make sure his wife was good. So was this an accident, or was this a matter of, if I can't have you, nobody can? I don't know. But did y'all see the title? Read the title. My husband accidentally. How do you accidentally do that to somebody? How do we accidentally do that? All of this. How much gasoline? And then they said he used gasoline. Read down here. Let's read. The woman forgave her husband after he accidentally doused her with gasoline and set her on fire. But I thought they were barbecuing. Which one is it? Was he doing the barbecue? I don't use barbecue. I don't use gasoline when I'm barbecuing. Do you? I'm just saying. Family, I cannot with y'all. I can't. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. This is crazy. I don't understand. I don't understand. Y'all help me understand. I don't understand. That's not an accident. I am so tired. We have so many people. And it's not an excuse of why we as Black folk are still in this predicament that we're in. It's no excuse. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse. And what are we doing to counteract it? What are we doing to reverse stuff that's going on? We know we need schools. We know we need hospitals. What are we doing? And we say we woke. How we woke? What are you doing different to be woke? What are you doing different? We woke. What are we doing to change anything? To do anything different? What are we doing? And why aren't we? Why are we not building? Either here or other places. Why aren't we doing something different? We're in a whole full-blown war right now. And people still act like it's like people still act like we're not. They'll take your money out the bank. You better have somewhere to go. If they start bombing America, where are you going to go, family? You better have some money in your safe at your house. You better have some money. If you have money in the bank, you better get it out now. But y'all think America is so stable. Y'all paying $5, $6, $7 for gas right now. $8 for gas in different places. And you think this is normal? Have you been in the stores? Have you seen the shelves? Shelves are half full. I don't even want to say half full. Shelves are empty. Does that concern anybody? If they start bombing California, they start bombing New York, where are you going to go? Do you have anywhere to go? All this money Biden has just given to Ukraine. Billions of hard-earned tax money. They won't give it to you. Look it up and see how much money have the Democratic Party, who you Black people are so dedicated to, how much money have they ever given you since we've been voting for them? How much money have they ever given to Black people? Look it up. I challenge somebody to tell me they've given you a dime. You voted for them every single year, and we vote faithfully. Faithfully. You gave the man who's in the office now, who devastated the Black community, who devastated our families. You gave that dummy, that creep, that mentally ill, that what you call dementia-ridden man, whatever you want to call him. I don't even call him a man. He's a demon. He's not a man. You gave him the highest seat. He had been trying to be president for three times. Third time he got it. Three times is a charm because we gave it to him. He devastated the Black family. Him and Clinton devastated the Black family. Clinton wrote one law, and we love Clinton. Oh, God, Black folk love Clinton, did we? And he devastated the Black family. And then Biden came and continued. Clinton called your children predators, did he not? And Black folks ran for him. Black caucus cheered. The other day, Biden said, what we're going to do, I'm going to give the police officers more money. The ones that's killing the people that put me in office, I am going to fund them with more money. And what did your Democratic Black caucus do? Did they have a note? Did they say, no, did they say anything in your defense? Black caucus is supposed to be defending Black people, but they never do. They never say anything. Biden can call you guys whatever they want to. He can do whatever he wants. He don't have to do anything for you. And the Black caucus will say nothing. Nothing. But we have kept these people in office for 30 years. Tell me why. See, a lot of this is our fault. Yes, I'm gonna talk trash because it is. Yes, we have mental illness, but guess what? You know that. What are we gonna do about it? You see stuff is happening, but we do nothing about it. Why? I know people don't like this conversation, but it doesn't matter because I'm tired. I'm so sick of it. I don't know what to. When I see stuff, I want to come up. I want to slap that man that went to Ukraine. I want to hire somebody to beat him up. That's how sickening it is to me. When I see stuff as far as my husband set me on fire, and I forgive him. So, and then we come on here and complain all the time. Why are we complaining? Are we going to do anything different? No, we're going to just complain and bitch about it, but do nothing. Aren't you tired of complaining? Aren't you tired of talking about it? I'm ready to, if we are going to die, why not die changing our situation? Why not die doing something? You are sitting there dying, sitting ducks, dying. I seen a thing in the Chinese thing where they were taking these dogs into the little pen thing where they kill the dogs and I guess they eat them or whatever. But they was, I seen a video, and the little one dog, he was trying to run. He was like, y'all, the one dog was like, y'all going up in this thing and ain't nobody saying it. He started crying before he got up in there because he knew it was dangerous. But he at least tried to back off or back up or run or something. But what do? We continue on. Like, man, they're going to save us one day. They're going to get so tired. One day they're going to save us. One day they're going to do something. One day we're going to keep praying and hoping, kumbaya. And one day they're going to get tired of abusing us and they're going to give us reparations. They're going to give us money. They're going to do something different. They're not going, bullies don't stop bullying, do they? Bullies don't stop bullying. Unfortunately, they're going to keep bullying you. But I seen a video on YouTube, Facebook, and you seen them Black folk fighting each other. And my statement was to them, why don't I see you doing this to white supremacy? Why are we not doing the police officers like that? I'm not condoning violence. I'm just condoning us protecting ourselves. Why are we not doing white supremacy like that? Why are we not doing these Police officers like that. We'll fight each other and kill each other and beat each other and we'll stomp each other. I mean, stomp was good. I seen that fight on. It was disgusting. It wasn't funny. It was stupid. But we won't do anything to change our situation. Why? Help me to understand. Make it make sense for me. You have so many people on here that try to sway Black people. Let's try it this way. And we have people making excuses why it won't work. How do you know? You've not tried anything. You're not even willing to try anything for it to work. But you'll come on here and say, oh, that's not going to work. We've tried that. No, we ain't tried it. We ain't tried everything. We know that they have a system against us. They have a system. They use that system every chance they can against us and put you in jail or kill you. One of the two. Why don't we do something different? You got elections coming up in what? Midterms, November, right? Am I correct? Midterms coming up November. What are we going to do? You're going to sit home or you're going to vote locally? You can run for some of these local offices, you guys. We can run and we can get some of those Black Caucus members out of those seats. We need to do that. Why won't we do that? Why won't we talk about that? That needs to be a conversation in the Black community, getting those seats away from those members that's not doing anything. The DAs that's not doing anything, that's not pressing charges, especially the DAs that didn't press charges against those white men, 5 white men that Peter Spencer went hunting with. He went hunting with these Black men and came up dead and got shot 9 times. And they called it self-defense. What's self-defense about that? Help me to make it make sense. Why is that self-defense? He got shot 9 times. He had no weapon, no gun. They said, oh, he was a little, but it's 5 of y'all against 1 of him. So you had to shoot him 9 times. Wow, really? Nothing happened. They're still out. So I guess that happened in December, January, February, March. They should be doing something. It took 3 months for Ahmaud Arbery's killers to go to jail. It took 3 months. So I'm thinking 3 months. I guess now they'll do something. Randy, Pan-African, you're right. It's not an accident. That was no accident. You're not going to tell me that woman got burned. It was an accident. That was no accident. So Black people, Black women, we have told you, we keep telling you, and I keep seeing more and more Black women with these white men thinking they got something. You went to the garbage to get what? You went to the trash to get what? You left a Black man, a whole 10, because you know I love me some Black men. You left a whole 10 to go to a damn 0. And you think you got something. You think you got something. This is not funny. We tell you how dangerous they are. But you say, oh, it won't happen to me. I did a story last week. Go look it up. 2 Black women that found these 2 white guys on dating sites. Both end up dead. One is a known drug dealer. He killed his friend and didn't go to jail. So you think he gonna go to jail for a Black woman when he killed his white friend and didn't go to jail? Think the friend was Mexican and didn't go to jail? He killed a Black woman and his friend stole the jail. The police. He's dangerous. This is what he does. He does it for fun. And have they arrested him yet? No. Had a white man. She met him online. I guess they got together. She ended up dead. Same thing. They said it was fentanyl in her system. So now they're giving it to Black women now. They got the fentanyl. They're going to date you. You wind up dead. You putting a hand in a snake pit. And we keep telling you those snakes, there's some snakes in there that's dangerous. There's some snakes in there that are poisonous. So you want to stick your hand in the snake pit to find out which ones are dangerous. Does that make sense? Make it make sense, please. Help me. It makes no sense. When are we going to learn? When are we going to separate? When are we going to do anything different? We're in a whole war. And we're still not being prepared. We're still not getting prepared. They're getting ready to reset this economy. And we're still not preparing. People say, oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. We're going into a recession if you have money invested. I'm just saying, you can do whatever you want. I hope your canned goods, you got your canned goods. You got your water. You got your emergency kits. You got a backpack. You got somewhere to go. You have a meeting place for your family. No. You're going to stay in a country that they're bombing. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm not going to be in here long. I said what I need to say. People, I come on here and Black folk talk all the time, trying to wake folk up, and y'all still sleep. Some of you want to do things different. People don't like my conversation because I want to wake you up. But it's okay. You're gonna wish you had a list. You're gonna wish you had left them little white demon cave beasts alone. They're dangerous. They've always have been. They've never changed. We just stopped teaching our children how dangerous they were. Black women don't even teach their sons. Leave those white women alone, do we? We don't even teach our sons that. We think it's cute when they 5 and 6 kissing on them little white Beckies. That's not cute. That's dangerous. The first time they do it, you ought to say, danger. Baby, that's danger. That's danger, baby. We're not even teaching our children that. They don't even know what's danger. They don't even know their Black history. But this is dangerous. Because guess what? If they can continue educating our children, they can really hurt our children by not allowing our children to do Black history in school. We talked a little bit about that on Pan-African Show. Guess what? We don't care because we don't want to be Black. So we want to white ourselves out. We don't even want to see us. Our men dating white women. 3 times okay, for instance, our Black son have a white Becky, right? Have a baby. That baby is going to probably marry white. And that baby will probably marry white. So you white yourself out 3 generations, you're done. Argentina was all Black at one time. You look at it now, we're the Black people. Argentina was all Black at one time. Look at it now, what do you see? That's a plan. Genocide. We doing it to ourselves. They don't have to shoot us. All they got to do is put their little white Beckies in your face. Let them be half naked. Let you be able to do whatever you want to them because they raise their children like that. And you think they're better than your Black women. Because Black women, you say, are angry. But why are we angry? We were angry the same reason that Black men are angry. So we can't fight who we really need to fight, so we'll fight each other. Make it make sense. You fighting the only woman that got your back. You fighting the only woman that knows your pain because she's going through the same pain that you're going through. But you don't want your own. You want forbidden fruit. And it is forbidden. And if I had a son or if I have a grandson, I'm going to teach him. I teach my granddaughter, very dangerous right there. Very dangerous. They're dangerous. They will never not be. They will have a perpetual hatred for you. And I don't care how many teeth they show, they're still dangerous and they still don't like you. They never have and they never will. But we can't seem to understand that. We still want to touch that fruit. Well, not all the snakes are poisonous. Well, dig your hand in the snake pit and find out which ones are not poisonous. Because if you get bit, how you going to know if it's poisonous or not? You just know you got bit, right? Okay, stick your hand in the snake pit. Stick it in there. Go ahead, find out. But I didn't want to be on here long. I just wanted to come in and say, hey, hadn't been on for a minute, couple weeks. I think it's been a couple weeks because I'm doing some other stuff, just trying to get my stuff together. I hope you have a place ready. I hope you have money if you have to leave. I hope you have somewhere to go. Discuss that with your family. If they start bombing in California, where are you going to go? If they start bombing in New York, where are you going to go? If they start bombing anywhere, where are you going to go? Have a place to escape. Have a place to go. Some of these places aren't that much. So why can't you and 6 family members get together and pay $100? Some places are maybe $600. But have a place of escape. We cannot wait till the last minute. Hey, what do you guys think about Bitcoin? Have you guys been invested in that? No? Some of you guys, have you been, do you do like the tax liens? You can buy land very cheap, $500, some places, tax liens. Check it out. I'm serious. Tax liens with your city, your state. Go to the tax, the real estate tax division, and they'll tell you when the auctions are coming up, and you can auction out. And a lot of it starts with $500 down, $500 for land. Check it out. You can get land very cheap. it would be worth if you want to stay here in America. I don't know why you would want to, but I'm just saying if you can't get away, because some people are diehard Americans. Some people want to stay here no matter if it's, no matter what, if the door opens for them to leave, they'll probably still stay. And that's your choice. But if that door opens for me, I'm just saying, this is not my final destination, and I know it. It's not. And I hope it's not yours. I hope when you get your tax money, you go buy some land in Africa. Gambia, Kenya, Ghana, wherever. Blackset is selling land now. Selling what? Homes, 40,000. Tanzania has condos, new condos, 40,000. Go Black talks about that. $1,500, buy some land in Gambia. I'm just saying, $1,500 for land? Who won't do that? Some of you guys are getting $3,000, $4,000. What are you going to do with that money? You're going to spend it and buy a brand new TV, a 12-inch, 20-inch, 50-inch, 70-inch TV for $1,500? Really? You're going to spend that much on a TV and put it in somewhere that... Why not buy a bus ticket? Why not buy a plane ticket? I'm just saying, some of y'all getting $10,000 back from your taxes. Why not go and buy a bus ticket and go visit? Go buy a plane ticket. Go to Africa. I'm just saying, if you get that much back for your taxes, you have enough to go and visit. Don't cost that much if you go and you don't go through a place that's going to cost you $6,000 per person. No, it shouldn't cost that much to go to Africa. Come on. Pan African got some property over there. You got a couple of apartments over there you can rent from. I'm just saying. Have a plan, family. Have a plan. I've said enough. I can't with you guys. You're getting ready to get tax money. What are you going to do with it? That should be your question. What are we going to do with that money? Pan-Africanism, maybe he'll do a show on what to do with your tax money. Okay, I'm just saying. But that's it, family. I'm going to go. You guys have a great night. And we'll talk to you later, maybe in a week. Hopefully it'll be in a week. But y'all be planning, thinking about what you're going to do with that money, the tax money. Go get your land. They have tax liens here. Go get your land. If that's what you want to do, you want to stay here, check and see when they're doing the next bid. And it should be coming up in April, if I'm not mistaken. Check some cities out. It's in April. $500 down, $500 for your land, and you're good. Get you an attorney so he can clear it for you and get your land. $500 is not bad to have some land. I'm just saying, it's a thought. But hey, you don't want to do that? I don't know what to tell you. I've done all I can. I can't. You can bring the horse to water, but you can't make them drink, right? Take care, family. You guys have a great night. Peace.